It's Tuesday, March 6th, 2018. A little bit more flair than the last one. Last one was a little dead, so I redid it. Coming at you a little stronger. Doing song dissections. It's Tuesday, so we do that. We do one on Friday as well. I like doing these. These are fun for me. I basically, right now, most of my stuff I think is 70s, 80s, and 90s. Not a single thing released in 2000 or beyond. In fact, I think 91 or 93 might be probably the most recent release. I figure if I do this more, I will. Right now, there's so many songs that I loved when I was younger. And as I got older, it's like I don't know that music has gotten worse. I'd probably find, if I had the time to listen to more of it, I'd probably find something I like now. But I'm old, and I sit there and I go, so and so does it like so and so did back in the day, and they did it better. So your new person's terrible, just terrible. Get off my lawn. Why are you asking me dumb questions about music? I haven't got time for that. I've got to go write down taxes and do bills and stuff. So we are going to do a 1983 song. It was released in May 19th of 1983. I was a whopping 9 years old. That's right, at one time I was a child, as old as I am now. At one point, I was young. Can you believe it? It couldn't have been young. It was way a long time ago. It's like dirt was invented just around the time you were born, wasn't it? It was. It was a big deal back then. Remember, we walked the new dirt streets, and we were all happy. It was because before that it was this weird underlaminate that the planet was layered in until dirt was created. Look it up. It's real. So the song is in a big country by Big Country. I don't know why. Is the song supposed to be in a big country because they are in the band Big Country? What are you doing? I'm going to sing a song about being in our band. I don't think that's what it's about. But it was released from the album The Crossing. So we're going to look at the lyrics. Now I go into these, I'll read like maybe the chorus, and I'll read the first little chunk of like the first paragraph or whatever. And I don't go much past that. I like to kind of read these and get my reaction, especially deeper into the song. I don't plan them out. I'm not a writer. I just have to go off of reaction of what I see, and hopefully something clever pops into my head. And if it doesn't, it's going to be a long video for me and for you. But I still love doing them, so I'm going to do them. So we start. I've never seen you look like this without a reason. Another promise fallen through. Another season passes by you. So great. Not only did you break a promise to this poor woman, you're telling her you've just gotten another 3 months older because another season went by. I broke a promise, and you're getting older. Women don't want to hear that. You broke a promise and you're saying I'm older? You're terrible. I don't like you anymore. I never took the smile away from anybody's face. And that's a desperate way to look. For someone who is still a child. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I know 1983 things were a little bit different, but I guarantee you dating a child in 1983 was still a bad thing. Big Country, whoa, whoa. I hope you were a kid when you wrote this, because it's getting scary. It's getting very scary. In a big country, dreams stay with you. Like a lover's voice fires the mountainside. Stay alive. Here we go. Like a lover's voice fires the mountainside. I love the 80s. That's why I love the 80s. That line makes no sense. But you know what? It fit with the flow of the song. So, hey, let's just throw in about 12 words that fit the flow of the song. Fires a voice like a mountainside. By the mountainside. Something fires the mountainside. I thought that pain and truth were things that really mattered. But you can't stay here with every single hope you had shattered. It's because you lied to her and you called her old. I'm sure she wasn't expecting either one of those things to happen today. She was probably expecting something better. It better not have been her birthday. It better have been at least her 19th birthday, if it was her birthday. Weirdo. I'm not expecting to grow flowers in a desert, but I can't live and breathe and see the sun in the winter time. You live in Alaska? Eternal night? What do you mean you can't see the sun in the winter time? Stay awake in the day and you'll see the sun in the winter time. Every once in a while, the sun peeks out. There's not clouds constantly. Even in Colorado, where we have winter for like a week. It's like for that week, the sun will peek out once in a while. Go outside more. You'll see the sun. Obviously, he's staying inside because he's probably hiding from the cops. Because he's dating a child. Weirdos. All people in the 80s were just weird. I was there. In a big dream, in a big country, in a big dream, in a big country, dreams stay with you. Like a lover's voice fires the mountainside. Stay alive. Let's repeat that because it's on here again. In a big country, dreams stay with you. Like a lover's voice fires the mountainside. Stay alive. Oh, don't get in the fire then, because that'll kill you. Or just give you bad burns, and you don't want to live through that. It's terrible. Saying that a lot, I'm sorry, but Charles Barkley's one of my favorites, and he goes, that's terrible. It's just terrible. So take that look out here. So take that look out of here. It doesn't fit you. Because it happened doesn't mean you've been discarded. Well, thank you. You called her old, and you lied to her. You broke a promise, and then you say, but that doesn't mean I don't. That doesn't mean I don't like you. I'm just not really. I just can't be bothered to be good to you. So smile. Pull up your head off the floor. Come up screaming. Cry out for everything you ever might have wanted. Probably a good boyfriend that would treat her good. I bet you that's what she's going to want. And when she gets up off the floor and sees you're still there, she's going to be very disappointed. I thought that the pain and truth were the things that really mattered. But you can't stay here with everything you had shattered. Every single hope you had shattered. I try to look up. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to look down and read, and then you're supposed to look up. You're supposed to memorize the next lines. It's not working. Not in this one. I've been able to do it in other videos, but not so much this one. I'm not expecting to grow flowers in the desert, but I can live and breathe and see the sun in the winter time. Maybe I read that other one wrong. Oh, so he can see the sun in the winter. I read it as can't, and it was can. That was incorrect. So he does go outside in the winter time. So he's not afraid of the cops. Maybe he just lived in a place where there aren't a lot of cops. So in a big country, the dreams stay with you. Like a lover's voice fires the mountainside. Stay alive. Ha ha! That's even written in there. Ha ha! What is he joking the whole time? And then they repeated it a couple more times. So he can see the sun in the wintertime. So that's good, because he is going outside during the day to see the sun in the wintertime. But this poor woman has had many promises broke to her. She might not be 18 years old, which means he shouldn't be going out with her unless he's under 18. Doesn't specify their ages. At least it's not. I'm not doing the song She's Only 17. I just refuse. This could get a lot of people in a lot of trouble. I don't think anybody's really I don't think anybody wants to analyze those lyrics because it might be scary. This one's a little scary. But I always loved this song. I love the sound of it. They're described as a Celtic rock band. So I don't know if Michael Flatley should be doing Riverdance to In a Big Country, but I always liked this song. Of course, I never knew the lyrics. I always just knew the In a Big Country, Dreams Stay With You, and then I never knew any of the other stuff, except when he got to Stay Alive. Like a lover's voice fires the mountainside. I had no idea that lyric existed because it never comes through real well. I think they're Irish, so it's like, it's harder to understand somebody else's dialect, especially when you're young and you haven't heard it a lot. But they sing the song fine, and I love the song. So do you remember the song? I mean, it only got to like number 17 on the charts. I thought this song did a lot better than it did. And when I remember watching the music video, they're all on the reason this song really stuck with me is because in the music video, they're all riding ATVs. And one of them, I think, is riding the three-wheel ATV. Now, the three-wheel ATV got outlawed because it was so dangerous. Because you only had one wheel in front, two wheels in back, and way too many times people would go to turn them hard, and the things would just roll on top of them. They were extremely dangerous and extremely unstable, especially in the hands of very amateur riders. You really didn't need much of a license to ride these things around in the backwoods. You just rode them. You hopped on them, almost like people thought they were mini bikes or something. But that's at a time where these ATVs were just coming out, and the three-wheel ones were a lot of fun. People loved them, but they were dangerous. It was like having a Suzuki Samurai. Roll over warning. So, with the Samurai, at least you're encased in the car when it rolls over. When you roll over in a three-wheeler, you were under the three-wheeler. And those things probably weighed 1,500 pounds. It's not fun to have 1,500 pounds worth of metal and plastic laying on top of you, I'm guessing. Never tried it, so I don't know. But that's one thing that always stuck out to me, because they always looked like they were having so much fun riding those things. It was just like, oh, I want one of those. And I found out they could kill you, and I still go, I want one of those. Because I was still 9 or 10, and I still wanted to try it. So, In a Big Country, by Big Country, released March 19th, 1983. Because I was going to say 2018, because it's still stuck in my head what year it is now. They should re-release this song. Nobody's redone it. It's a great song. Somebody cover this. I would like to hear a modern version of it. Or maybe I'll just go listen to the old version. So if you see it on iTunes or Google Play or wherever you buy your digital media from, go get it. Better yet, get it on a cassette. I have this song on cassette. Can't listen to it on my phone, though, because inside these things, they don't. There's nowhere to put a cassette, and I'm so pissed. Damn technology. I still like it, though. So, please like and subscribe if you want to see every Tuesday, every Friday, song dissections. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, please. And with all that being said, to the troops, past, present, and future, thanks for the freedom.